called a timeout one time, and I'm talking to Reub, but Reub just looking like this, like with a blank stare at me, and I'm like, is Reub listening to me, or is he just zoned in to where it's just everything going? So for you, Reub, what was that game? That game like? Because at that time we had yet to have like a big
real
game.
competition. I would say.
So, I mean, most of us have been in that position before where it's loud and it's a lot of people, and that's gonna bring us to like the championship. But like, I'll get there. But most of us haven't been in that intense situation in a long time, or most of us haven't been in it at all. So I guess some of their energy left. Well, a lot of their energy had left once they started hitting their shots. The game got close, then it turned into a dogfight. So once the dogfight came, it just came down to skill and
and who was going to finish it off.
Yeah.
What was you thinking in that moment though? Like, what was you like? Like he just said, he was having a full blown conversation with you. You was like not even. Like you was just somewhere totally different
in the zone, in a good way, not as if he was. No.
You was just in basketball mode. You was in basketball mode. But where was you like? Where was you at?
We can't lose this game, huh?
Yeah.
We can't lose. Did you get a dunk that game?
Nah.
I wish you would have. I wish you would have. It would have went crazy in there. I wish you would have. But it's crazy because game of runs, like I said, we had yet to be pressed. So we had kind of worked on it a little bit, but up until that time, like I said, we hadn't really like consistently nailed it in practice. So we got pressed, and they was just scrappy, you know. We was getting it was getting sped up a little bit, and you know, two Kipps, you know, give credit to KIPP, they played well. But our little seventh grader man hit the game winning shot, threw off his jersey at the end of the game. You know,
listen, I'm so happy he did that because I was afraid of y'all going in overtime. I'm gonna be 100 with y'all.
We had it. I said we gonna win this.
I wasn't afraid that y'all couldn't do it, but I just was like, I don't want to go in overtime. I just don't want this to go in overtime.
Momentum was on their side for sure.
Yeah, I said, no, Lord, please don't let this go in overtime. And he hit the shot. I was like, okay, cool. Like, that was cool. That was it. But watching y'all, it was, to be honest, on the outside looking in, like from my girls to the basketball, it was so much going on. It was like literally so much going on that I couldn't focus. I don't even know if I sat down. I was trying. It was like watching y'all and then my girls going back and forth and then just the energy in the atmosphere. The energy was so crazy, like super different than what we all was used to, because we haven't even played nobody that even had cheerleaders. You know what I'm saying? Like that was the thing for us. Like we've never even had competition, and we went to other schools or we seen high school levels and we just felt like, okay. But to actually see some good cheerleaders, like, cause they were good cheerleaders. You know, that's undeniable. We give credit where credit is due. They were some good cheerleaders. But you know, they had a high school and then they had a middle schooler, and it just so happened, you know, I feel like our middle school girls, like I seen so much growth that night that, you know, we turned up on the court, but then also too individually, like everybody on the team, from the ones that's really quiet to the, like, I'm talking about acting like they was like straight gangsters. I could not believe
it was fun.
What came out of all of them. Serenity, Bella, Dorcas, you just see everybody heads like, and you just see the hand clapping, and the it just was this crazy that night. I don't even know like how to really explain it.
Yeah, and all that energy came from everybody talking about the game and like
before.
Yeah.
So people was they talking to y'all like before like the game, telling y'all they was gonna whoop y'all and all that stuff?
They was texting most of us, but I didn't pay attention. I was just like, all right. I really don't say much. I just be like, all right, and I just let it be.
For sure.
Yeah. So was they doing the same thing with y'all? Like, or was y'all just hearing like?
They was really like, they was making posts. Like, they was not texting us. They were just making posts, and it would just be like a, all right moment.
So, but how did you feel when you knew you was about to go get some other cheerleaders? Like,
I was very excited. Like, I was very excited because I haven't cheered in a very long time since this school year, and I feel like putting us in that type of like environment, make us loosen up a little bit and make us get everything that we needed to get off of our chest and scream and have a good time.
Did y'all feel like y'all learned from that game though? Like the do's and don'ts in different areas, like as a cheerleader, as a basketball player, or as a team, like, or just in general, did y'all feel like y'all learned from that experience?
Yeah.
Yes.
You did?
That's what's up. So Reub, what's one of your biggest takeaways that you feel like you can get from this season or past season, and taking it to wherever wherever you're gonna go next year, and then not even basketball, maybe even life as well? Like, what's one of your biggest takeaways?
Take everything slow.
That's what's up.
Cause not everything can adjust.
That's what's up.
Fast enough to.
That's what's up. That sounds like some coach.
Yeah.
Like, chill, relax, take it slow.
I like that. I mean, shoot, because even with that, man, like you said, I wish I could do it. Reub hit the chat before, like, man, I wish we could have one more moment with it went by so fast. And I know you probably wasn't saying in this, as far as, I wish we could just slow it down and just do it all. But I'm sure you feel that way. But man, like, I wish I could just go back a little bit and just be like, man, just live it one more time and just take it day by day, and like, man, because it was a great season. So I like that. Take things slow. What about you, Layla?
I feel like you gotta think before you do stuff. Like, that was kind of our problem a little bit. It was like we did stuff really fast and we never really thought before doing it. And I feel like when we did it, it just wasn't what was supposed to be done, how we thought it was going to turn out, because we just never used to think before we did anything.
So